Hey, hey, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Do you guys see my screen or the audio is okay? All right, just type in the comment if everything is okay, then we can start. Okay. Uh, yeah. Welcome, Javed. UD. Welcome here. All right, all right, cool. Okay, so welcome, and I hope you all are doing well. Had a very great week. There was a few setup in this week, not on the swing, but on the scalp. I will walk one of them. I took on the Friday, but yeah. So welcome. Right. All right. So okay, here's the thing. So what we're gonna do today? Uh, we're gonna start the phase three. The first topic, which is what pairs to trade, and then I'm gonna uh, walk you through the trade I took on the Friday, and exactly same stuff, like what I thought for in the phase one and phase two so far, and in the end we'll have a question and answer session. Okay, so if you have any questions, you want me to see any any charts, and anything about what I taught so far, this is the time, guys. So I wanted to go live because I'm getting so many DMs with the similar questions. So the live session will help all the people, and also it will be there on the YouTube, so they can refer back and forth instead of me answering every single DM and the stuff, right? Okay, perfect. All right. So okay, so here's the thing. Okay, where are you guys all from? Like, okay, you can comment in the chat, or if you are watching recording, you can comment on the video. Okay. So yeah. Other than this, I really appreciate the people who brought me the coffee and the stuff. You know, really appreciate that, and a shout out to the people who brought me the coffee on Buy Me Coffee. And okay, let's get started then. Okay, we have the people. There are many people who watch later on, but yeah, okay, it's fair enough, right? So cool, cool. Sairam saying India. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, so this is the part that I will cover in the initial part. What pairs to trade? Okay, so if you studied carefully our phase one and two, uh, AUDUD saying Ireland. Okay, good man. Good. So the what pairs to trade is see if you studied phase one and phase two carefully. So what we are dealing here with the stop losses of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pips, which is very tight, right? So the first thing first, okay, your broker should be allowing this kind of tight stops to be placed first of all, and the spread of the broker, you need to check it down on the pairs you trade. So generally I would suggest you should not be looking more than 2 to 3 pairs, because see, here's the thing. I know the people who trades more than 10, 15 pairs, and the people are constantly looking for the setups. So which will lead, so my firm belief is that I cannot focus or give my 100% more than 2 pairs at a time, right? So, and if if there is a if your focus is not 100%, right? So it's not the thing, you can risk your capital if you are not there in the market with 100%. it's not wise. Okay, so if you're not 100%, so why you will throw your capital and the risk capital in the market, right? So that's the first thing. Okay, so if you pair too many pairs, your focus won't be there, to attend every single pair. And the thing also, you will not notice the pair tendencies and pair behaviors, right? So every pair moves differently, like US dollar pairs, yen pairs, some New Zealand dollar, Australian dollar pairs, they move differently. So if you want to understand the pair tendencies and pair behavior, so I think you should be focusing, 2 to 3 pairs for at least 6 months. Then you will get confidence. Okay, so at this time they move like this, at that time they move like that, and in this situation they move like this, and so on and so on. You will notice this. So believe me, it's it's just the screen time that will just required to put the efforts into it. But yeah, so you will notice the pair behaviors if you constantly focusing on 2 to 3 pairs. And the people who trades like 15 or 20 pairs, they are constantly looking for a setup, uh, which is like I know the people who trades like 10 15 trades in a week, which is insane. Like 10 15 trades in a week, which you are risking like a 15% in a risk. No, 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 no. That's insane. Like 15%, you're risking 15% account in a week. It means you're doing something wrong, right? So you need to be choosy, or you're very picky while picking up your setup. And you need to lay down the rules based on what I taught in the phase 1 and phase 2. And if those rules are met, only then you take the trade. Otherwise you just wait. You need to understand here, like trading is 90% of the waiting game and 10% of execution. Okay, so look for your setup. If that setup meets your rules, and then only be active. Okay, there is no such a thing as FOMO. There will be always trade in the market. Okay, no matter when you come, which day or which time, there will be always trade in the market. So, and market is not going anywhere, so there is no rush at all, right? Okay, so uh, and that's the thing. If you focus, your focus is directive focus to 2 to 3 pairs, you will build up confidence, and you notice the tendencies, and there your execution will become fairer, right? Yeah. So the people, like some people trade Asia session. I generally trade London, because this is where I live, in this zone, in the time zone. And it allows me to trade initial 2 hours, 2 hours of market opening. And rarely trade New York if I do not have anything else to do. If I do not get any trade in London, or if something I didn't like it, uh, or I took a loss in London, then I probably check out if there's something in New York. Okay, but if people who trading Asia, they there are different pairs that moves during the Asia, like the yens. You can try the yens, like pound yen, maybe Australia dollar, Japanese yen, all the combination of the yens. So they generally move during the Asia, but it's a Asia session is low in the liquidity, but you can capitalize whatever there is there. Okay, but if you are trading London or New York open, and your plan says, okay, you're going to open and take the trade during these hours, so I would suggest you trade US dollar pairs, or some of the yen pairs. Okay, so choose whatever you like. Okay, you back test it, forward test it. I already show how to back test it in the past, right? So because I trade this pair. Okay, the Australia dollar, euro US dollar, and pound dollar, most of the time 3 pairs. Because my broker have very tight stop. I use the IC markets raw spread broker, which is actually very tight spreads and the stuff. And if even if you hold this trade for like during week or weekends, that's not that big of a the gap uh, in the IC market broker. Okay, so this is, I'm not any kind of affiliation with them. It's just my personal experience. I tried many brokers. Onda is also good, but it has I think a couple of uh, the spread is little bit more there, okay, with Onda, but it's really nice broker, actually, a book broker. Right, so that's the thing. So uh, let me know, which pair you guys trade and how many pairs do you trades, or just see the setups, right? So you can put into the chat, and maybe you have any questions, keep asking there in the chat, so I will go in the end every single question, okay, one by one, right? All right, so yeah, so yeah, I would suggest give it a chance, like try 2 to 3 pairs for 3 to 4 months, and see how it will improve your trading and the stuff. Yeah, so it will make sense when you spend some more time on the screen, right? All right. Okay, if you have any question regarding this topic, okay, what pairs to trade, so you can ask us also in the chat, and then we can move forward on. Okay, so all okay. All right, so let's move on this trade. Okay, this is the scalping trade. I haven't taught the scalping model yet, so here's thing. Okay, so next topic I'm gonna take it is like this one. uh, Creating trading models, so where I'll talk about the swing model, and the intraday model and the scalping model. So at least you need to master two, because if there is no swing trade on your pairs available, right, so you can switch to the intraday or scalping for a while, and then if the swings are getting available, then you can move to the swings. Okay, so either way, to keep the balance of the both. Only thing is, scalping is little bit more intense and a little bit more stressful than the swing and intraday, right? So yeah, so we'll talk about this all the topics in the phase 3 one by one, and you will connect all the dots in the end, so, and you will have concrete strategy using the smart money concept. So this is premium, guys, this is very premium concept, premium content. Okay, so you will not get this on free YouTube. If search on the YouTube, and they will charge you like more than $1,000 or €1,000. I paid more than €1,000 anyway, but I know there are people who are willing to put the efforts and who are willing to put the time, and they don't have the money to spend, but they are willing to put some time and effort. So this is my part to helping them. Okay, but anyway, so right, so let's talk about the trade that I took on the Friday, which was Australia dollar US dollar. Right, okay. This is based on the scalp mindset. I wasn't looking for 1 to 50 or 1 to 100 kind of stuff. So here's thing. I wake up in the morning 7 o'clock here, and I see this London opens at 8 o'clock my time. Okay, so when I wake up in the morning, what do I see here? All right, I see we have the breakup structure, upside, mitigation of the last order block, which causes this breakup structure. That's what I saw, right? But immediately after London open, we got breakup structure in the reverse. It means, what does it mean? Okay, it means the order flow is fractured or disrupted. So order flow was bullish until this point. Mitigation happened here, and which causes the break of structure. Right? Mitigation is a mitigation when there is a break of structure following that. Okay, otherwise that's not a mitigation, right? So I think you should know that. I mean, if you don't know, you go back to the playlist. I explained with the examples there. Okay, now when I see here, okay, so the order flow is disrupted, and we got a break of structure down there. What do you see here? We have clear cut order block, so okay, so which is unmitigated. So at this point of time, what do we have? One, order flow is fractured, and we have only one break of structure. So the trend is not confirmed yet, bearish from this time frame. Okay, we are talking about the scalp here. Okay, so what I was expecting, mitigation of that order block, then break of structure, and then mitigation, and then full release. That's what I was expecting. Okay, but this was actually London open time, and I'm taking based on the only one break. So this is what I'm expecting. I'm taking on this mitigation and confirming on more, lower time frame. You can wait for this break of structure for more confirmation, which is more probable. Okay, and take it from here. So whatever the rules you're comfortable with, I already taught. There are many combinations. So this taking trade from this point is more safer. This is little bit riskier. Okay, but this riskier entry we will be confirming on the second time frame to get more probable. But you can wait until this break of structure, and if the entry has given, then you can take. Otherwise, if it is runs away, it runs away. Okay, you go back to your work and come back to during New York session or something. Okay, so this is what was going on my mind at that time. Okay, so if you have any questions, you just put into the comment. I will go in the end. Okay, after this. Right now, so this is what happened, and then I was just waiting to come price here. Okay, so let's just move forward. Okay, some people will say, okay, well, this is pullback. So this is not pullback, this is just continuation. So you need to identify what is the pullback and what is continuation, right? So this is not break of structures. We should have clear cut pullback. If you have slightly doubt about this, that's not a pullback. Okay, yeah, I hope you understand that now. Yeah, so if you don't understand, you need to go back to solidify highs and low video, how do we mark and break of structure video. Okay, so at this point of time, I was just waiting. Okay, let's see the price comes there or not. And I think, yeah, so this is pullback. See, you see difference of the pullback. This is not pullback. This is green candle and the stuff. It's just continuation, right? Now when I see this price is coming to our point of interest, okay, here, so I go here on 15 second. Yeah, and now I want to confirm here because this is only one break, right? I want to confirm again to increase my probability of being right. So market is a game of probability. Okay, so you either this point of interest either will be respected or violated. Okay, now so here's the thing. So next thing, what we got here, so we got one break structure. So what I was what was going in my mind, okay, so I need another break, mitigating this order block and here, and then I can play from here. Okay, that's what was going on my mind. Okay, now when I see okay, it is coming back very hard at us to mitigate that order block. We didn't break this second break. Okay, it's just there, and we have here mitigated order block, and we immediately broke this minor structure, not major one but minor structure. So at this point I got confidence, and I placed the order here. on this order block, and the stops are actually, sorry, this was here, the order was here place, and the stops above this order block, actually it's a little bit higher. Okay, 1.3 pips, and then it just triggered me, and it just flew from there. Okay, when it hit 1 to 10, actually somewhere here, I think, yeah, somewhere here 1 to 10, I removed the 5R, which is 5%. When it hit 10%, I remove 5% and move my stops to the break even. This is trade management that we have already talked about in the topic. Okay, so you go back to, if you don't know, if you can go back to the playlist and come back here. Okay, you will make all sense when you combine all the dots in the phases, it make all sense. Okay, so at this point of time I was a risk free. Okay, and I just went to my, my other stuff, and I just closed this browser, and okay, so now we got 5R, stops are 0, we don't have any risk. If market reverse, it's okay. If markets falls, it's also okay. Okay, so when next target was 50R, so if it hit 50R, I will close everything, and then we'll come next day, or we'll see for the next setup. Okay, so you can make a plan based on what you want to see, or what you want to achieve in the market. So but 5R on the 100,000 account is 5,000 euro. 5,000 euro, no one give in a day here. I don't know which job it gives. Okay, so this is so powerful, right? So from this point of, actually, and then it happened, it just completely reversed during actually New York. Yeah, so I think let me just, yeah, it just completely reversed. I was expecting to mitigate this order block again and fall from here, because overall Australia dollar is bearish from the daily as well. So it's not happened, but it just the higher time frame pullback is getting started. So from I think tomorrow, if it's good point to monitor this order block, go higher for a daily pullback or 4-hour pullback. So I'll talk about this weekly forecast maybe in the other video on Monday, or tomorrow. But this is where at this point of time we are. Okay, and then, yeah, so you can take the hedge buy from here, but I wasn't active here, so probably hedge buy opportunity was, if you see this break of structure here. Oh, was it break? Oh, no, it's not break up. Yeah, okay, there wasn't any opportunity, probably this one, but actually, yeah, I wasn't active. This is an LG here, so somewhere from here, you on the lower time frame, but that I didn't take. I took out here break even, and then we'll see on how it goes. Okay, so it just bullish at the moment for intraday or scalp, but bearish on the higher time frame. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, so this is about the trade, the scalp one. Right, so I asked the question about, actually, the before we start the live session, I asked the question on the Telegram and the Instagram. Just see the guys. The only reason I'm asking the questions, right? Because I want to know, did you guys understand what I'm trying to tell? It's not like an exam or stuff. I just wanted to know if you guys understand the concept, logics, and what I taught. If there is something missing, that I can fix. Okay, so it's not an exam, it's just like, some confirmation from you guys, so that you already understood what I am trying to say and stuff. Okay. Right. Okay, so this was the question. Okay, now based on what I taught, okay, let me drink sip of water, and then you can tell me the answer in the chat box, and then we'll walk through you. Okay, so why buy or why sell? Okay, just tell me what do you think, what would you do, buy or sell here? All right. uh, Anyone, you can tell me the answer in the chat. So would you sell here, or would you buy here? What do you do? No, it's not difficult. Okay. All right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I don't see any answer. Okay. Okay, it's okay. So you just just be honest to yourself. Okay, it's not for me, it's just for yourself. Okay. Right. All right, so here's things. What do you see here? So we see this bullish structure keep breaking the structure. Okay, until this point of time. So this what happened, this broke the structure upside and immediately followed the break of structure downside. Okay, and then pull back and again break. So this, at this point of time, the trend we confirmed as a bearish on this time frame. Okay, because even though we don't have mitigation play, our trend is bearish. Yeah, so correct answer is sell. And here is the thing. Okay, I just hide it somewhere, this thing I marked it. Okay, so our confirmation model, what does our confirmation model say? We need to have either break of order flow and the two breaks of structure. Okay, so at any point of any given point of time, you will have only 2 point of interest. So the first break of structure, we will call it as extreme order block, and the second break we will call it as immediate order block. So if you are having more than 2 point of interest, so you are doing something wrong. Okay, so there's something lacking in understanding. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now so if you see where it is reacted from, it reacted from our extreme order block. So you can confirm here on the lower time frame on 1 minute, or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and get more confirmation, and target is next 4 hour low, which is here we hit. Okay, so those who answered the sell, they are correct. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, so yeah, so this is about the thing, but it just reversed from there, I think. Yeah, we're still actually bearish here. We broke this structure. Yeah, and we broke above this as well, and this too. Okay, so we confirm the bullish from here, but it just too much imbalances here, so we don't have order flow, we just keep breaking structure. So yeah, and this is a base, is not a pullback. So technically we'll have just one break of structure, which is not confirmation of trend. So probably you just fall down, or we'll see. Okay, all right, so now it's time to answer your questions. So I hope you are liking the content. If you like the content and the stuff, I would appreciate if you like it, what happens when you like the video, the YouTube algorithm shows to wider audience, and it helps the channel to grow, and you know everything. But yeah, so let's start with your questions and the stuff, right? Right, so okay, let me get to the chat. All right, so okay, the people are saying India, Bangladesh, Ireland. Okay, so now always legend. Okay, welcome always legend. So what are you saying? uh, I have a bad and painful experience for trading multiple pairs. So you make a decision only to trade one pair DXY and Euro USD. Yes, so that's what I was saying, right? Because you cannot give your 100% when you are trading so many pairs and you don't know the behavior. And if you're not there 100% with your brain and mind, why would you risk your capital? You don't think about, like, small account and the stuff. If you, like, if you are profitable on 100 euro account, you will be profitable on 100,000 euro account. So if 100,000 euro and 1% is like, it's big money, right? So if you are not 100% on your brain or focus, so I would not risk my money, okay, unless you want to throw money to the market, and so just always, your focus needs to be there 100%. It's discipline and the focus that will lead you to the profitable, and the longevity of trading will come from there. Okay? You just wait for your right setup and hit when it is the right time. Okay, yeah, so that's true actually, yeah. uh, right, so the next question, Javed Kaiser, uh, is saying, what do you mean, gold and Bitcoin USD? So you want me to look, uh, analyze this. Okay, let's do a quickly gold. Okay, let's go on. Okay, I think last week, I think in the last live session, I analyzed this actually from here. We were here and we were anticipating this and targeting this liquidity. So which is exactly what happened. Yeah. So it is looking extremely bullish at the moment. So here's the thing: when you analyze thing, what do you do? Okay. First thing first, you need to mark lows and high. Okay. So this is low. This is high. Sorry. Solidified lows and solidified highs, which breaks the major structure, which is important. So from the last, this was the range actually, which got broken, which means it on daily it broke the major structure, right? So this is extremely bullish at the moment, and I would expect, price to tap here, come back. So which it looks like it's mitigated here this week, this order block. But price may come back to the 50% of this and then go up, or you know uh, yeah, I think this is what I am seeing at the moment. So if you are thinking actually to buy here, so no, actually you wait until price come here and then you can target this liquidity. And there will be, if it breaks this, then this will be, easily it can go here. So yeah, if it breaks this one, so I think we're gonna take this high out, which is actually from the July. Yeah, if it breaks this one, you just wait for the pullback or mitigation. Boom. Okay, so that's the gold actually is doing. So please focus on one pair. Okay, what's always Legion saying? So please focus on one pair. There is a lot of opportunity. Yes, yes. If you what I'm trying to say, if you master the swing and any like intraday or scalp model, if the swing trades are not there, there will be a scalping or intraday trades, I'm sure. And what will happen? The always Legion, you will try to notice the tendency of the pair. If you like just trade euro USD and DXY, you will try to notice the tendencies, how they behave, when they behave, and the stuffs like that. That will increase your probability on even more higher, rather than trading like 26 pair and I'm just constantly looking. Okay, I'm not getting anything good here, just look at next. So you will be lost there. Okay. uh was saying Javed saying best session for gold pair. I would say try out a London or New York for gold, because yeah, so I think I observe it moves during those things. Okay, Asia session is generally low in the liquidity, which means low in the money. Okay, but yeah, you can try it out, and then if it works, then you can stick to it. Cool. Anant, P only focus only major pairs, right? Yes, Anand, because on the major pairs, the spread is really tight, and it will allow you to hold the tray overnight or over weekend, because of the tight spread and the stuff. Okay, so I would, if you are starting now, or 6 months in the journey, I would say start with the major pair, which is US dollar pair, and try it out some of the yen pairs as well. They're also really nice. Some of them are there, they're really nice. Okay. Okay, cool. uh, Next question number 2, Javed, hedging technique. Hedging, we'll talk about this, Javed. This is actually, there will be some video coming on the hedging. I will talk about in a separate video, when and how to hedge, and when you are already in the trade, let's say for sell, at what, let's say you're risking 1% on sell, and how much percent risk in buy or stuff. Hedging position always needs to be a little bit risk, a little bit less in the size than your original position. So I'll talk about it in separate video, Javed. Just keep stay tuned. Okay. All right, so next question, right? Okay, what is a turtle soup? Please give one. I don't know. Always Legend. What is turtle soup? What are you talking about? But at least I'm not aware of this terminology. Okay. And next one, I only trade DXY and Euro USD. Yes, that's good actually. You will see a result. Talk me about in after 6 months and tell me. Okay, so you will be more consistent, and you will be more confident on taking any trade after 6 months, only trading Euro USD and DXY. Okay. Okay, so next question from the Always Legion, same. What is an order flow, sir? Always Legion. So we have a separate video, okay, for order flow. What is type of order flow, how to identify weak and healthy order flow and the stuff. I would highly suggest, if you are starting, I mean you're a beginner, you go step by step. Don't skip any single video, okay? Because it all makes sense in the end. You will connect all the dots, and you will have all concrete strategy in the end when you study one by one. Okay, don't rush it. So it's a process. It just takes time. You're not gonna, I'm not telling lie, you're not gonna get rich in 1 or 2 month, or it's gonna take some time. Okay, but you will be there. Okay, that's guarantee if you follow the process. Okay, so don't rush it. Okay, so go step by step. Halogen FX. uh, how do one trail stop without being stopped out immediately? Oh, okay, this is, you're talking about halogen FX, the trade management. Okay, so what I taught in the course, or in the outline of the trade management, whenever there is like 10 or 15 hour trade hits, I remove my 50% of money. Let's say I'm risking 1%, I will remove half of the money, and I will leave the rest of the positions to either break even, or next target is 30 hour. I'll remove again half on 30 hour. If it's like 60 hour, then again half. I will keep doing that unless it hits me out in the break even. Okay, so this is what I do. Actually, I do not trail a stop unless I'm scalping, and trading taking a counter trade. There will be I am will be little bit aggressive to put the stops and trail it, because counter trade is like more riskier than the trend. Okay, but generally what I follow is already there in the trade management video. Okay, all right, so next question. Mohammed Faisan, sir, can you please show us some example of your intraday model? Yes, Mohammed Faisan, I talked about, like, so this one, if you see the outline, right? Actually, what was that? Oh, you just messed up. Okay, yeah, so here's the thing. Okay, so the next topic is creating trading models. Okay, so I'll talk about this in detail with example and stuffs, but at the moment, actually, I want you guys to focus on the swing model, because it will give you more rewards than the intraday and the scalp. At the moment, for the pairs I trade, like Australia dollar, US dollar, pound dollar, and euro USD, the swing trades are rare. That's why you are seeing me taking a scalp trade, because there are not the swing trades there in the for those pairs. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, you practice it out, and we'll talk about this in the separate video. Okay, in the creating trading models. In All right, so go step by step. Don't rush. It is a process, and it's going to take some time. Okay, so if you rush it, and then you will come back to the drawing board again. Okay, so don't rush it. Halogen FX, please sir, hope the video is recorded. Yes, video is recorded, and will be out in the within half hour of this ending of the live stream. Right. All right, so yeah, next question. Okay, UD. Yes, I do sell or buy. Okay, so I think that was okay answer to the questions. Sell to buy. Okay, yeah, that's correct. UD. Yeah. Sairam, congratulations. You also correct. Mohammed Faisal, sell. Javed, sell. Yeah, that's correct. Next question. Right. Okay, Anand P. Okay, what are you saying? AU in daily bullish OB. So I try to buy setup is working. What do you mean, AU? Actually, last week I haven't posted the weekly forecast video, because actually I recorded video, and but just it recorded audio, not video. I think I forgot to screen record. But what are you saying, Anand? AU in daily bullish OB. So I try to buy setup. It working? Yeah, right. So I think sometime back I was targeting on this. Okay. Yeah, so this OB, this, I would focus on this more of this, okay? But it looks like the pullback is starting, because this liquidity week is more significant to me. It's not hit there yet, but it looks like the pullback is gonna start, and then it come back here again. So just keep that in mind. It's at the moment on the intraday and the scalp, it is bullish, and you can take it from at least. We'll talk about this into the daily outlook video, maybe in a weekly outlook video on tomorrow. But what I was saying, it is actually bullish for intraday. Will probably come to some kind of mitigation here, and then it will fall back. Okay, just keep that in mind. If you are in the buy, if you taken buy from here, remove your money when you hit like 50R or 20R something. Okay, because market, what we are playing here is a probability, right? So it doesn't has to respect the OB. It may violate OB. It may respect OB. Okay, so we are trying to play the probability uh, based on our understanding of how market move and the smart money concepts, right? Yes, I'm liking it. Thanks. Okay, thanks UDUD. Right, Javed, thanks for picking my QA. Okay, thank you. It's That's what I'm here for, you all, you guys, because I'm getting similar questions in the DM. I thought it's a good idea to have the live stream, which will help all of you guys to do the stuffs, and it will be recorded as well. So it will be, some new people come in and they will have this to reference, because I'm sure they were gonna have the similar questions you guys have. Okay. uh, right, so is the next question. Okay, UD saying, can I use 15 minute as a POI and then 1 minute as an entry? Okay, so that's a kind of a intraday model, but yes, UD, you can follow the 15-minute POI and 1 minute entry as well. Yes. uh, yeah, that's possible actually. So you can incept, let's say for example, okay, we have Australia dollar, US dollar, we got only one break, and where this break came from? Okay, can you tell me? Which is the correct order block? Now we are in the 15 minute, right? Yeah. Okay, so those who tell this one, they are correct. This is not an order block. It didn't do anything. Some people say, oh, this is not mitigated, and oh, no, no. So if you to the drawing board, if you not said this is an order block, okay, order block has to break a major structure, right? Okay, cool. Right. So here's the thing. Okay, on this one, you can take a confirmation here in this order block. Have some kind of 1 minute order flow setup. Yeah, some kind of order flow. I think I don't see anything here. So here's this. This is the 1 minute first break, and that first break came from this candle. Uh, where is this tools? So this is my first point of interest, which is mitigated, and then it broke the structure again. Yeah, so it's trickier. Okay, so here is thing. Okay, so but if you take entry from here, you will be taken out break even here. Okay, so the next point of entry, probably, see, our this entry confirmation model, uh, you need to reset. Okay, so let's say for example we are within still this OB. Okay, and we got one first break, second break, and we have 2 point of interest. Now let's say you take the trade from here, stops were here, and it break next break of structure. Okay, then you will be break even here and you will be out break even. So now what happened? We got break of structure downward. So are we selling here? No. This order block is not violated. If it breaks this major structure and violate order block, then we stop looking for sell. So what we do in this case then? So here is thing. Okay, we reset these two rules. Okay, now what do we see? Okay, so this is break of structure down here, and what happened next? We got this low got broken. So we reset and then again confirm here 2 breaks. Okay, so here is second break, and the first break came from here, so you can look for the entry from here. Yeah, so that's how you do. Okay, cool. Okay, yes, I'm liking it. Thanks. Okay, thanks, I appreciate, man. I do. Okay, so do I need the second time frame to trade this? No, you don't need it. No. So why I am okay? So here's the thing. For scalping, I generally look for 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minutes. So up to 1 to 5 minute, I will check it out. But uh, you don't need it seconds time frame. You can have, like, let's say for scalping also you can use 5 minute, and you can enter on the 1 minute confirmation within that OB. That's also, you don't need a second time frame. Yeah. Next quick question, Sriram. Quick explanation on the breaker block versus mitigation block versus liquidity. I don't know what is breaker block, but break of structure versus liquidity, actually we have a separate topic which I covered in the phase, I think phase 2. So I think you should go back there and see, they have plenty of example there. I covered there here. Okay, BOS versus liquidity gap, the third video on the phase 2 in the playlist. Okay, all right, so next question, Anand P saying, okay, gold, my analysis coming a week going to sell, a reason is weekly sell OB in the left, please explain. Okay, so I generally don't go beyond daily, but let's go and see what is there on the gold, because for weekly you need to hold a trade longer, and sometimes the charges will kill your profit. Okay, let's go out. What do you see here? Okay, so first thing first, we have this low. Okay, so we have a reason here, actually it's equal low, so we have a reason to take this liquidity out, but liquidity is not directional bias. Okay, now what do we see here? This was a low, this was a high, sorry, and this was a low, so it's a bullish, man. For me, we are stuck in this range, and everything happens weekly within this is a minor structure. Yeah, so So to trade minor structure actually, so probably you're looking like this. So this break and this break. So this is not major break. So where is this this break, right? So we do not have like this. This is the low. It's not got broken. I would for me, I think it will keep going. I think if it breaks this high, okay, just monitor this high. If it breaks this high, it will take this liquidity out. This one. Maybe coming couple of months you will see that uh, it will take this liquidity out. Yeah. uh, Explain it, I can understand. Okay. Halogen FX. Sir, please, how do I trail stop loss, or do I trail your stop loss when in profit? Oh, yeah, that's kind of okay. So you want do you trade your stop loss when? No. Okay. So halogen FX. What I do generally, my stops are like 1 pip, or 2 pip or 3 pips. So when it hits 10 hour, I remove 5% there and move my stops to break even. I do not trail the stop, right? So it will take me a break even out, or at least 5% break even, or 5%. So that's how I do. I take a lot of break even as well, like so, but 5% money is plenty of money. So if you are trading bigger account, right? Yeah, so just think about that. Okay. Right. So UD saying, can you please go through EU? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go through EU. Yes. All right. Okay, this weekly closure is extremely bearish. Okay, so just we are bearish here. Okay, I will uh, I will have the quick analysis. Okay, on the EU. So what do we see here? Okay, we have the break of structure, and this is where I'll take the swing sell from if monitor this area, get confirmation, uh, and this is more probable because we have mitigation here, which means we have order flow, and this is more, I mean, highest probable trade. Even if you just don't need to confirm, you can put the entry here on the 50% and stops above this if you are taking risk entry. But I generally go when the price hits here, uh, let's say I go 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, and I'll see the order flow, because sometimes price will do like this, grab the liquidity on 2 minutes or 5 minutes and come back. Okay, and then order flow established, then go back. So here's two possibility. Okay, price will either hit open, which is the lower bar, and just fall it like this. Okay, so hit like this and then just fall, or price will go hit this little reaction, then come up, take liquidity, and then go down. So if you are playing both things, okay, open or 50%, so you should aware of that. Okay, so if the price is not moving as smoothly when hitting open, then you should aware of that. Okay, there might be possibility it may come to the 50% of this candle and then fall, or it may take the liquidity and then fall. Okay, because I see some of the equal lows are formed here as well. Okay, so at this point of time you have three possibility. Okay, so you just need to write it down. Okay, so if this, then that, if 50%, then that. Okay, so you will be, your mind will be prepared. Okay, so so for example, you see, okay, so it's coming very fast here, so then like the momentum is down and it probably take this low. Okay, And if the you just momentum is slow, so it probably it come up and then will go down. So you need to play on the both things. But for now, I think for probably for this week, next week, I am seeing the pullback is gonna start. So there will be intraday opportunities, if because this, if you see this, all the liquidity is taken by this week. I'm expecting to start the pullback to at least open of this OB. Okay, so on the lower time frame, so if you get a intraday buy opportunity, you can capitalize on that, because there are too many, and there are 100 pips, 130 pips movement, which is with one pip stop. You just, but trade with the trend actually. So if you get a little bit comfortable with the swing model, then you can try scalping or intraday. Imagine you take the scalp here on the 1 minute, and just wait to hit until this open up the OB. It's huge. You just need a one trade like that in a month, and then you're done. With 100,000 euro account, that's insane. Okay, that's the power of the this thing. Okay, so I would go slowly. Okay, if you are beginner, just try to go slow. Do not take more than three trade in a week. Okay, so you be selective of those trades. You don't need more trades, quality over the quantity. Just three trades, like even if you get 10 hour on the 30 hour, 30 hour is 30%. Insane, right? Yeah, even if you lose two trades and only you got one winner of 10 hour, is 8 hour, 8% is insane. Yes. uh right, so yeah. Okay, your scalper. Okay, so okay, I will talk about the scalping model in coming days. So what you need to do, when you wake up for the London, 8 o'clock morning in the London, and uh, what you need to do, either you need to continuation of order flow, or you need to look for a break, fractured or disrupted order flow, like we did in the Aussie dollar, right? Yeah, so I think, yeah, so what two only two things you need to observe or monitor the order flow. Either it is fractured or it is continuation. So what will happen, generally, the Asia session is like this, ranging, taking liquidity both sides. London will go break this above or below, and the New York, and keep just like going. New York will continue or completely reverse. This is general, this is simplistic view of the how the session moves. But you can monitor, this is how I actually experienced, last few years. But you can back test it. Okay. Thank you so much. I enjoy this live. Okay, so I do you want me to go live, twice a week, no, once in a 2 week, or weekly? Let me know in maybe in the DM or here in the comment. Okay, and then we can take it from there. And if you are, I would like to have some of the feedback. If you are really understanding what I'm trying to teach here, or it's just difficult. This is the first time I'm teaching, okay, to the people. I am not sure, because I have many pre-built knowledge in my head. I sometimes assume the people from other people also might know it. Okay, so that's a cognitive bias of understand knowing so many things. Uh, you will assume that, okay, this the people in front of me also knows these many things, and you just kind of stuff like that. If you don't know anything, I mean, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just comment on the each video, or just point out the time of the video. Okay, this is what I didn't understand, can you explain? I will do that. Okay, I read every single comment on the video. If you ask question, no matter how old video is, okay, I do read every single comment on this video. And if you all, if you liking the content and the stuff, so I really appreciate if you I don't know, so if you like the or share, this is a premium content I'm bringing to you guys, from the three, at least I think, three mentors I learned from last 2.5 years. Okay, so it took me a time to build up this model and the stuff which is working and consistent. Okay, so I'm not charging anything. Okay, so I know because I was there actually. These courses are very highly priced. There is no price for excellence. They are very nice, but not many people can afford uh, uh, those stuff. Okay, so if you're liking this content, you can buy me coffee, or so yeah, so the link is in the description. Or if you have any questions, you can put me uh, into the DM as well as on the comment. So I think this is it, guys. Then we'll talk you then next week. Yeah, thank you so much so for attending, really appreciate it. See you later then. Bye bye.